Every generation has its own questions and concerns that it brings to bear on the sources.
Most fundamentally with basic questions about sort of what it is to be a human being, what our world is like, what it is to interact with that world.
Kids in the arts are good problem solvers, great research skills, good communication skills, empathy, ethical awareness, and so on.
The Faculty of the Arts and Humanities is one of the most intellectually diverse faculties in Canada. One of the things that's, I think, really rich and exciting about our faculty is that here you're taught not what to think, but how to think.
When you're thinking arts and humanities, think Western and think research intensive.
The relationship between the language of making images and the theories of receiving them is part of what we examine very closely here at Western.
The medical school and the arts faculty were the beginning of the university.
I think that we're exciting, I think that we're dynamic, I think that we have the opportunity to really change the way people think in terms of developing their critical sensibilities. And that's really our focus, and we have a lot of fun in the classroom too, so I think it's the best of all worlds.
It presents us with the opportunity to create an even more intellectually sort of rigorous environment where material practice works in conjunction with intellectual and academic research. So I find the combination of those elements make Western a really exciting place for me to be at, and an exciting place, I think, to come and study.
Last year I went on exchange to the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, and that was also through the Faculty of Arts. They have provided financial support, they have an excellent scholarship program.
Courses can now move all over the place. They can give you insight into all different kinds of worlds, all different kinds of fields. There's so much to know and so many surprises out there that we can introduce to our classes, and that's some of the great fun of teaching.
Professors get bowled over in their passion during classes, and that just kind of creates this intense kind of symbiotic experience between the professor and student.
Entonces, tenemos ganas de ver a usted en el programa de las lenguas modernas, en espagnol, ou bien si vous voulez en français ou dans n'importe quelle langue. On sera ravis de vous revoir dans le département.
Going into university, I didn't know what my passions were, and coming out of it, I know the direction I want to take.
Students that have made films and videos have actually gone on to submit the work into other festivals and win awards. So there's lots of opportunity for students to spread their wings.
We prepare you to read well, to examine the evidence, to consider what we don't know as much as we consider what we do know.
We realize that the transition to university is a challenging one, and we're here to help our students in any way that we can.
I wanted to set up a place where sexual diversity could really be celebrated and affirmed against the background of the cultural production of sexual minorities through the centuries, which you see behind me in the form of books.
When you're 18 years old, despite the rich variety of experiences you've already had, the truth is you've probably only had less than a quarter of the experiences you're going to have in your whole life. That's an extraordinary thought.
Finally, and I think this is the most important thing about the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, is that here you learn how to emancipate your intelligence.